Real attractiveness has nothing to do with your looks and everything to do with your mind. Marcus Aurelius discovered this 2,000 years ago when he wrote that true beauty comes from inner strength and character, not physical appearance. While modern society obsesses over filters and superficial beauty, the Roman emperor knew that genuine magnetism flows from mastering your thoughts, controlling your emotions, and developing unshakable confidence. These ancient principles can transform how people see you in just 30 days, making you irresistibly attractive without changing a single thing about your physical appearance. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like and comment from what part of the world you're watching, because now I'm going to tell you everything. What makes someone truly attractive? Is it only about having a nice face, straight hair, or a perfect body? Many people will say yes. They think that if you have good looks, that is all you need to draw others to you. But this is not true. Attractiveness is much more. It comes from things you cannot always see with your eyes. It is more about what is inside you than what is outside. When people think about what makes a person attractive, the first thing that comes to mind is often physical features. They think about clear skin, straight teeth, nice hair, or stylish clothes. These things can help, but they are not the heart of attractiveness. There are many people who look beautiful on the outside, but are mean, angry, or unhappy. These people might get attention at first, but over time, others move away from them. Why does this happen? It is because true attractiveness starts deep inside and comes from who you are, not just how you look. Think for a moment. Have you ever met someone who was not perfect looking, but you enjoyed being around them? Maybe it was the way they laughed, the way they listened to you, or just how calm they seemed. These people often make you feel good when you are near them. This is because real attractiveness has a lot to do with the way you think, the way you act, and the way you feel about yourself. Some people walk into a room and you notice them right away, even if they are not the best-looking person there. Why does that happen? It is because they carry themselves with calm, with comfort, and with a gentle smile. They are not trying to be someone else. They are proud of who they are. This is the power of being comfortable in your own skin. When you are okay with who you are, others feel it. They want to spend time with you because they feel safe and accepted. Now, think about a person who wears the newest clothes and has a perfect haircut, but always looks angry or is rude to others. Even if they look good, do you want to be close to them? Most people do not. It does not matter how expensive your shoes are or how well you dress. If you do not treat people well, your looks do not last long in their minds. People might notice you at first, but they will not want to stay near you. This is a very important lesson. The way you act is just as important as the way you look, and sometimes it is even more important. Let us talk more about what comes from inside. Every single day, your thoughts and your feelings shape who you are. When you think good things about yourself and take time to notice what makes you special, you feel a little stronger inside. This feeling shows in your voice, your walk, and even your smile. When you act with calm and friendliness, people see this as attractive. It is not magic or a secret recipe. It is something very simple. You feel good about yourself, and that good feeling shines out. There is also something important about people who are kind and calm. They are not trying to impress anyone. They just do what feels right. When you do good things, like helping someone or being polite, you feel better about yourself. This is what many call inner beauty. Inner beauty is not about your face or your body. It is about your values, your strength, your honesty, and your kindness. These things do not change with age or style. They last for many, many years. Becoming attractive in this way means you have to take care of what is inside you. It means growing your mind and your heart. It is about learning new things, being honest, being fair, and trying to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. When you build these habits little by little, you start to feel more proud of who you are. Every time you make a good choice, you add a small stone to your strong character. People notice when you have these qualities. They feel happy with your company because they trust you. They know you will listen, help, or simply be kind to them. It does not matter where you come from, what you look like, or how much money you have. If you work on these qualities, you will always stand out. Let us look at why so many people think that looks are everything. From a very young age, we see pictures, stories, and movies that focus on faces and bodies. We hear people talk about being pretty or handsome as if it is the most important thing in the world. This can make you feel pressure to look a certain way. It can make you worried that you do not fit in. But the truth is that these pictures only show the outside. They never show what a true person feels or what kind of heart they have. Looks can catch someone's eye for a few minutes, but they do not build strong friendships. They do not create real love or lasting respect. For strong, happy relationships, you need something much deeper. You need to be the kind of person others can trust and feel safe with. You need to show respect, courage, and care. Every day, you have many chances to work on what is inside. You can choose to greet someone with a smile, even if you feel shy. You can choose to listen closely when a friend talks to you. You can choose to stay calm when things go wrong. All these small actions build your real attractiveness. You may not see a big change right away, but others will start to notice. Another great thing about inner attractiveness is that it grows with you. As the years pass, your looks might change. You might get new lines on your face, or your hair might change color. But your kindness, your honesty, and your calm are things you can always keep. These make you shine brighter as time goes on. If you focus only on the outside, you will always feel like you have to change something else. You might buy new clothes or try new styles. But if you do not work on the inside, you will never feel happy for long. The secret is learning to accept who you are, being proud of your values, and doing the best you can each day. When you do this, you stop worrying about what others think. How do you start building your inner attractiveness? The first thing is to look at your thoughts. Are you kind to yourself in your mind, or do you always think you are not good enough? If you spend all day thinking bad things about yourself, it is very hard to feel happy and calm. Try to notice when you start telling yourself you are not good or not smart. Tell yourself that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. Remind yourself of the good things you have done. Next, pay attention to the way you treat others. Are you polite, even with people you do not know? Do you listen when someone talks, or do you interrupt? Do you help others when you can, even in small ways? All these actions are easy to do, and they add up to a strong, attractive character. Take some time each day to do something good for someone else. It does not have to be big. You can open a door, pick up something someone dropped, or just give a friendly good morning. At first, it might feel strange if you are not used to it, but with practice, it will feel natural. When you help someone, you feel better inside. The people you help also feel good, and they remember you in a kind way. Another part of attractiveness is how you handle problems. Life is full of stress and trouble. Toys break, work goes wrong, or people are unkind. How do you react? Do you shout, blame, or run away? Or do you take a slow breath, look for answers, and talk in a calm voice? When you learn to control your actions and words, even when you are upset, people see you as strong and safe. They trust you because they know you will not hurt them with your words or your actions. Staying calm does not mean you have no feelings. Everyone gets angry or sad from time to time, but being calm means you choose not to act out of those feelings. You wait, you think, and then you decide what to do. This takes practice, but each time you do it, you get better. People are drawn to those who are steady and balanced. They feel relaxed with them. When life is difficult, they look for these people to help. If you can stay calm and kind in trouble, you will always be attractive to others. Some people believe you have to be born with attractiveness. They think it is a gift you cannot learn. This is not right. Attractiveness is not only a gift, it is a skill that anyone can build. You do it by your choices, your words, and your actions every single day. Anyone can grow these qualities at any age. You also do not need to pretend to be perfect. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to try. If you make a mistake, say sorry and try to do better. People will respect you more for admitting you are human than for pretending you never get it wrong. Sometimes you might feel alone in your effort to be a good person. You might see others get attention because they wear fancy things or act in ways that are not honest. But remember, those things do not last. When times are hard, people look for those with real strength, true kindness, and honest hearts. Every time you choose to help, to stay calm, or to show care, you add to your inner strength. This strength is something you can use for your whole life. It is what makes people remember your name and your face even years later. Even if you start with small steps, you will see a change over time. If you choose one good thing to practice each day, like being patient when you want to be angry, or giving a smile instead of a frown, you will feel different inside. Other people will notice too. They will be happy to see you and glad to listen to you. It is also good to remember that attractiveness is not about being better than others. It is only about being your best self each day. When you love who you are and work on your character, you are open to learning. You do not mind if someone else is also attractive. Instead, you can celebrate them and learn from them. True attractiveness is strong, peaceful, and kind. It is about making people feel good when they are near you. It cannot be taken away by age, stress, or money problems. You always have the power to work on your attractiveness from the inside. If you have never thought about attractiveness in this way, today is a good day to start. You do not need to change your face or your body. You just need to focus on your thoughts, your actions, and your words. Start simple. Be proud of something you did well today. Help someone, even in a small way. Stay calm when you want to be angry. Be polite, listen, and treat all people with respect. These daily actions will change how you feel inside and change the way others see you too. When you look in the mirror, see more than your hair or your clothes. See the good person you are becoming and know that this is the real secret to being attractive for the rest of your life. When you begin to value who you are on the inside, something starts to change in you. You stand taller, you feel more relaxed, and the way you talk to people becomes better. This inner feeling of strength is called self-confidence. Self-confidence is not about thinking you are better than others. It is not about showing off or being loud. It is about believing in yourself, knowing your worth, and trusting your choices. It means you understand that it is normal to make mistakes. It means you know you are learning every day and you feel good about the effort you give. Self-confidence grows slowly, one small step at a time. You do not wake up one morning and find it waiting for you. You build it by doing honest work, by treating yourself with care, and by remembering your efforts and small victories. When you talk to yourself in a kind way, you help your mind feel safer and braver. When you accept your mistakes and move forward, you make your heart steady. People notice when you move with confidence. Your face becomes open, your eyes meet other people's eyes. The way you walk becomes smooth and relaxed. You do not have to force a smile. It comes naturally because you are at peace inside. You talk to people in a calm and simple way, not to win their approval, but to connect. People are drawn to you, and they feel comfortable with you. When you trust your abilities, you do not get scared so easily. If you need to speak up or share your ideas, you do it without fear. Even when things go wrong or others laugh at your ideas, you do not shrink. You listen, you learn, and you keep going. This kind of self-trust is powerful. People see it and want to be near you. Self-confidence also grows when you remember things you have done well. Take time to recall each good thing, even if it seems small. Maybe you helped someone. Maybe you finished a hard job. Maybe you learned a new skill. Each action is proof that you can improve and that you have value. When you feel afraid, think about these moments. Let them remind you that you have succeeded before and you will do well again. This helps your mind grow strong and helps fear become smaller. It is easy to forget your own value when you are only looking at what you cannot do. If you spend all your time thinking about your mistakes, your fear will grow and your confidence will get smaller. To build self-confidence, you need to see both your strengths and your weak spots. Remember that everyone has things they want to get better at. Instead of focusing on where you are weak, notice where you are strong and use those skills to help you grow in new areas. Speaking kindly to yourself is important. If you make a mistake, do not call yourself bad names. Do not say you are stupid, lazy, or useless. These words are not true and they hurt your mind. Instead, talk to yourself as you would talk to a friend. Say, "I made a mistake, but I can try again." Or, "This is hard, but I am learning." These gentle words help you feel calm and make it easier to stand up after you fall. Learning new things and trying new experiences is another way to grow your self-confidence. Each time you learn a skill or finish something new, you feel more sure of yourself. You understand that you can become better if you practice. You do not need to be perfect at something the first time, or the second, or even the 10th. The important thing is that you keep going, and each step gives you more courage for the next one. Taking care of your body helps too. When you eat good food, move your body, and rest enough, your mind feels better. You do not have to be an athlete or eat only special foods. Just listen to your body and take care of its needs. If you are tired, rest. If you are hungry, eat something healthy. This care makes you feel strong inside and outside, which adds to your self-confidence. One thing that helps your self-confidence grow is doing what you say you will do. If you promise yourself or others that you will work on something, try your best to do it. When you finish, you feel proud. You know that you can trust yourself, and others learn that they can trust you too. If you cannot finish, do not hide. Say, "I tried, but I could not finish. I will work harder," or "I need help." This kind of honesty also builds trust and makes your self-confidence real. You will have days when you feel strong and days when you feel weak. This is normal. Even people who seem very confident have fears and doubts sometimes. Being confident is not about feeling brave every single moment. It is about keeping on, even when you are scared. It is about moving forward, even when you are not sure. When you are confident in yourself, you do not need to copy other people to feel good. You know that you are unique. You have your own ideas and your own dreams. You do not have to follow the crowd or try to fit in with everyone else. You can like things that are different. You can dress how you like. You can speak in your own voice. True self-confidence means you trust that your own way is good enough. No one is born knowing how to do everything. Not knowing something does not mean you are not smart. It only means you have something new to learn. Ask questions when you do not understand. Look for answers when you are confused. Each time you learn, you become a bit stronger. Each question you ask is a small step to more confidence. Another way to build self-confidence is by helping others. When you support someone, solve a small problem, or give time to a friend, you feel useful and needed. This good feeling reminds you that you matter. When you use your strengths to lift others up, both you and the other person grow. Sometimes people are afraid to show who they really are. They try to cover what they do not like about themselves. But when you hide your true self, It is like telling yourself that you are not good enough as you are. Accepting your past, your looks, your mistakes, and your dreams is a brave act. When you are honest about who you are, you find friends who appreciate the real you. Criticism is something everyone faces. Sometimes others will say things that hurt or make you doubt your worth. Remember, not all criticism is true. Some people talk out of anger or their own fear. Listen quietly, take what can help you, and leave the rest behind. Use helpful words to get better. Let harsh words pass away, and do not let them live inside your heart. There are days when your confidence will feel small and you may want to hide. On days like this, do something kind for yourself. It can be as small as taking a slow walk or as simple as saying, "I am trying my best." Sit in a quiet place and remind yourself that hard times do not last. Confidence can come back, just as the sun comes back after the rain. If fear makes you want to stop or give up, try to act anyway. Many times, fear grows in your mind more than it needs to. When you do the thing that scares you, the fear often gets smaller. Each time you face something hard, you tell your mind, "I can do hard things," and you give yourself new strength for the next challenge. Confidence is not about doing everything alone. It is good to ask for help when you need it. Friends, family, and teachers are happy to support you. Giving and accepting help is a sign of strength, not weakness. When you work with others, you all learn and grow together. Remember to set simple goals for yourself. These goals should be small and clear. When you reach one, celebrate it. If you do not reach it, look at what happened without being harsh on yourself. Learn from each goal and use what you learn to do better next time. Sometimes, life will surprise you with hard problems that you never expected. Losing something important, making a big mistake, or feeling alone can all make your confidence shake. During these times, be patient with yourself. Try to see the lessons in the experience. Growth happens most in hard times, even if you do not notice it right away. You may also find people who try to make you feel small. They might joke about your dreams, your looks, or your work. Do not let their words change your view of yourself. Think about the good things that are true. Remind yourself of the kind acts you have done and the things you are proud of. Confidence grows best when you make your world safe. Stay around people who lift you up, who listen kindly, and who believe in your dreams. If you spend time with people who hurt or belittle you, your confidence may suffer. Take care of yourself by choosing friends and work partners who see the best in you. Choosing to keep going after failure is a big sign of real confidence. Every person fails sometimes. It is normal to feel disappointed. You can rest, but do not give up. You always have the power to try again. Each new try is a step toward your goal. It is also important to notice the way you walk, stand, and move. Try to keep your head up and your back straight. Breathe slowly and deeply. These simple actions help your mind believe in your strength. When you act with confidence, your feelings can follow. When you can say no softly and clearly, you respect yourself. You know your limits, and you do not have to please everyone. It is good to be helpful, but you do not need to do things that feel wrong or make you unhappy just to get others to like you. Confidence is not selfish. When you believe in your value, you are not trying to take away from others. You want everyone to feel safe and strong. You do not need others to lose for you to win. There is enough room for everyone to be happy and valued. If you spend your time wishing to be someone else, your own gifts do not have space to grow. Try to notice the small things you do well. Be grateful for your own special way of seeing the world. Every life has meaning, including yours. You will meet people who are quiet and people who are loud. Some share their ideas often, some watch and listen more. Both can have strong confidence inside. You do not have to act in one certain way to be confident. Confidence is about being comfortable with your real self. If you keep growing your confidence, problems feel less scary. When someone says a harsh word, you may feel bad at first, but you know it does not change your value. When you face a hard new job, you remember that you can learn. When other people shine, you feel happy for them because you are happy where you are. Being honest with yourself is a great part of confidence. Admit when you do not know something. Tell the truth when you make a mistake. This honesty makes you stronger because you are not afraid of being human. Sometimes you will need to say yes to adventure. Try a new hobby, talk to a new person, visit a new place. Each new yes opens doors. It helps your heart grow, your joy rise, and your confidence blossom. The more you reach, the more you believe you can do. It is helpful to write down things you are good at or things you are thankful for. Read this list when you are sad or unsure. Let it remind you that you have done good things before and you will do them again. If you see someone else who seems very sure of themselves, let them inspire you. Notice what they do, how they treat others, and what makes them shine. Learn what you can, while staying true to who you are. As you become more confident, relationships can also change. People trust you with more, and you trust yourself to say what you think. You feel less worried about small things. You let yourself enjoy good moments and laugh more often. When your mind is calm and you believe you are able to face what comes, your whole life feels open. New friendships, new work, new skills, all of these become easier and you feel ready to welcome them. Stepping out in confidence is an act of courage. Each small choice makes you stronger. By building strong self-confidence, you begin to attract people not only by your looks, but by the peace and trust that lives in you. The way you treat others becomes even more important in making real connections and true friendships. When you treat others well, something good happens to your relationships and to how people see you. You become easier to trust. Your words have more value. The feeling you give to people is warm and safe. This is what kindness gives to your life each day. Kindness is not only about saying nice things. Kindness is about your actions, your choices, your voice, and even your face. When you are gentle and patient with others, they feel noticed and respected. When you help someone, even in a small way, they remember it for a long time. Being kind every day makes you a person people want to be around. Every person sometimes goes through a hard day or feels sad. When someone is unkind to you, it can make your day worse. But when someone surprises you with a soft word or a gentle smile, your heart feels lighter. You do not need to know a person's whole story to be kind. You do not need to agree with what they choose or what they say. Kindness means giving respect to everyone, no matter what. You can show kindness in many ways. You can listen carefully when someone speaks, without trying to talk over them. You can share what you have. You can give help, even when no one asks for it. You can be patient when someone is slow to understand, or calm when someone says something that you feel is wrong. You can use words that help, not words that hurt. It is not always easy to be kind, especially when you are tired or upset. Sometimes you might want to say something harsh. Sometimes you want to ignore someone or look away when they need help. But if you pause and remember how important kindness is, you can make a better choice. You can speak gently or stay quiet until you feel calmer. Every time you choose kindness over anger, you grow a little stronger inside. One simple way to start being kinder is by listening. When a person talks, look at them and pay attention. Do not look around the room or at your phone. Do not think of what you will say next. Just listen. Everyone likes to feel heard. When you listen well, the person speaking feels you care about them. They feel respected and important. You might not think this action is very special, but it can change somebody's whole mood. Giving your time is also an act of kindness. You might sit with someone who is alone, or help with a simple job, or listen to a story they want to tell. You do not have to fix a person's problems or say big words. You only need to be present, to give your honest attention, and to show that you care. Honest compliments are another gentle way to spread kindness. When you notice something good about someone, say it out loud. You can say, "You did a good job," or "I like your idea," or "Thank you for your help." When you show that you see others' efforts, they feel proud and happy. Giving praise must always be true. People can feel when words are empty or false. When your compliments are honest, they bring you closer to people and help build strong trust. When someone makes a mistake, kindness is even more important. You can choose to help them feel better, or you can make them feel worse. If you say, "It is okay, everyone makes mistakes," or "Can I help you with that?" you show real care. If you laugh at them or point out their fault, it can hurt their heart for a long time. Always remember that your actions have the power to make a day better or worse for someone. Kindness is not only for your friends and family. Being kind to strangers is just as important. That can mean holding a door for someone, letting another person go first in line, or offering a smile to a person you do not know. You might never see this person again, but your kindness may help them at a hard moment. Small acts matter, and the feeling of comfort can last beyond that 1 second. Many times, kindness means having patience. Some people learn things slowly. Some people do not say thank you right away. Some people are upset and cannot show their good side. If you keep being patient and gentle, you help them feel safe. That safety is a gift that lets them open up more. You might be the person who changes how they feel about their whole day. There will be moments when you disagree with someone. You might hear things that you do not like or understand. Kindness does not mean you must agree with every word. You do not have to lie or give up what you believe, but you can still treat others with respect. You can say, "I see it differently," or "Thank you for sharing your thought," and then leave it there. You can walk away from arguments that go nowhere. You do not have to fight to be right. Being gentle is more powerful than trying to win every discussion. Sometimes people worry that others will think they are weak if they are always kind. But being kind takes courage and real strength. You must have a strong heart to stay calm when others are angry, to answer with patience when people are loud, or to help people who are rude or sad. The more you do it, the stronger this part of you grows. There are also times when you must show kindness to yourself. You are a person too. Being kind to yourself means resting when you are tired, forgiving yourself when you make a mistake, and not saying mean words in your own mind. Some people find this part very hard. They are gentle with everyone else but tough on themselves. Remember, you also deserve your own respect. Kindness at home is special. The people you see every day know your moods and your habits. Sometimes it is easier to be kind to strangers than to family. Family can annoy you, or you can get used to them and forget to say thank you. When you make a habit of saying please, thank you, or I appreciate you, at home, it helps everyone feel loved and secure. Small things like picking up after yourself, helping with work around the house, or giving family time help build love and trust. Many people think love is just about big feelings, but real love is made from daily acts of kindness. A gentle word when someone is tired, a helping hand when someone feels weak, taking time to listen, to cook, to comfort. These are acts that show deep care, much more than big gifts or big words. In places like work or school, kindness makes your world better. If you share your tools, help explain a lesson, or invite someone to join you, that patience brings you and others joy. If you see someone left alone, being the person who cares enough to say hello can change how welcome they feel. When an argument starts, kindness is what makes it easier to settle down and find a solution. It is normal to get tired and have days when it feels hard to be kind. On those days, being quiet or taking a break can help. Giving yourself a few deep breaths, some fresh air, or a walk can help fill your mind so that you have more kindness to give. It is okay to rest. You do not have to be perfect to be good. Sometimes, kindness also means being fair. You must treat every person with equal respect, not just those you like more. If two people need help, try to help both. If someone has no friends, ask them to join. If one person always gets picked last, take a step to include them. Being fair is a kindness that can change lives. You might notice that when you are kind, people often want to help you in return. They offer help, share something with you, or simply give you a smile. This is one of the beautiful things about kindness. It grows. The more you give, the more you have. You also feel better inside about yourself because you know you did something good. There will always be people who are not kind or who try to take advantage of your kindness. It is important to set healthy limits. You can be gentle and firm at the same time. Say yes when you want to help, but say no when something feels wrong. This takes practice, but over time you will learn to stay gentle without letting people hurt you. Kindness can also happen in the smallest moments: a wave, a note, sharing your things, or cleaning up after a mess. None of these things take a lot of time, but they show a warm and caring heart. People notice these small gifts. They help build trust, and your relationships become stronger. When you work as a team, kindness makes every job easier. If you see someone struggling, offer to help or ask if they need support. When you finish something together, thank everyone. Tell each person what they did well. When work is difficult, be patient. If someone makes a mistake, forgive quickly and try to find ways to help. Kindness can solve many small problems before they grow big. If someone is upset with you, a quiet apology can open the door to peace. If you forgot something important, quick words of regret and a promise to do better can heal any sore feelings. If you hurt someone by accident, do not hide. Say sorry and try to make it right. It is useful to remember that kindness often costs nothing, but means so much. A friendly voice, a soft smile, or giving a little bit of your time can change someone's mood. The habit of being kind makes you liked and trusted. It is also good for your own mind and heart. There are different ways to practice kindness every day. You can start a routine where each morning you choose one kind thing to do. You can hold a door, share food, say something nice, or help at home. As you keep doing small things, you find it gets easier, and soon you are doing them without even thinking. It is helpful to think about how you would want to be treated if you were in another's place. When you choose words or actions, think about if they would make you feel warmer or safer. If not, choose gentler words. Kindness also means protecting those who are weaker than you or who have no one else. If you see someone being treated badly, step in or call for help if you can do it safely. You can offer support by being a friend, by listening, by including someone who feels left out. These are small but meaningful acts. When someone needs something that you do not have, sometimes your time or attention is gift enough. You might not be able to solve every problem, but you can always be present and caring. Patience is another form of kindness. When things are slow or hard, do not complain or get angry. Wait quietly. Give others time to learn or finish what they are doing. Your calm helps make everything smoother. Some days you might feel jealous, angry, or hurt. Kindness does not mean hiding your real feelings, but it does mean handling them without hurting others. If you need space, take it. If you need to talk about what hurt you, do it with gentle words and an open heart. When you notice your own thoughts turning mean or impatient, stop and ask if you can think of a softer way. If someone is rude, do not answer in the same way. Give them the choice to start again. You can also practice kindness through sharing. Share your ideas, your time, your laughter, and if possible, things you are not using. Giving without expectation is the purest form of kindness. If you see someone struggling, offer to carry something heavy, show the way if they are lost, or share your food if they are hungry. These actions are more than helpful. They are a sign of your heart. At some moments, you may need to defend someone from unfair words or actions. Being kind also means standing up for what is fair and true, without mocking or shouting. Quiet words, steady eyes, and a calm voice have great strength. Kindness is not only about doing things for others, it is also about wishing good for people even when you cannot help them directly. You can hope someone is well, you can pray for them, or you can think good thoughts about them. This gentle hope spreads out from you and fills your own heart with light. People may or may not remember your face or your clothes, but they will always recall the moments when you made them feel welcome, safe, or special. Kindness leaves a mark that can last for many years. If you feel shy, you might find it hard to show kindness in public. Start with small actions at home or with a good friend. Each small step will make it easier to open up more. Your kindness also teaches others. When people see you do kind things, they feel inspired to do the same. This gentle example can change a whole group, a whole class, or even a whole family. When problems happen, kindness is often the first step to peace. A problem may not disappear right away, but gentle words can open the way to a solution, or at least to calm and understanding. Kindness can even heal old hurts. Sometimes saying, "I am sorry" many years later can help two people feel better. You can always choose to be kind. Being kind does not have a finish line. It is something you practice your whole life. The more you choose to be gentle, honest, and fair, the more your own heart grows. The way you carry yourself becomes an example to others, and the world near you changes little by little. After some time practicing kindness, you notice that difficult times are easier to manage. When things go wrong, staying calm and gentle helps you find answers with less trouble. It also shows others that you can be trusted, even during hard times. This inner calm becomes part of who you are and how you face each problem. If you keep calm when life gets hard, the people near you start to trust you even more. Problems can come at any time. You might wake up to a loud noise, or someone could speak in anger. Your plans might suddenly change. It is impossible to avoid every trouble, but you can always choose how to react. Staying calm under pressure is a skill that helps keep you safe, peaceful, and strong in difficult moments. It is a skill that makes people feel comfortable beside you, because they see you do not lose control when things are tough. Sometimes, pressure comes from outside forces. You may have a lot of work to finish before sunset. Maybe you get home and find a big mess. Maybe a teacher asks a hard question or a friend says something that makes you feel upset. Other times, the pressure comes from inside. You might worry about what could happen or how you will deal with the next problem. When things feel out of control, many people become angry, shout, or blame others. But when you stay calm, you show real strength. Your calm becomes like a gentle touch, helping others know what to do. The first thing you can do when you feel pressure is to stop for a second. Take a slow, deep breath. Fill your lungs with air. Count to 5 as you breathe in, and count to 5 again as you let the air out. This simple act can help your mind slow down. When your heart is beating fast, deep breathing tells your body to relax. No matter where you are, you can take a breath before you respond, and this helps your words and actions become softer and clearer. If someone around you is upset, try listening before you answer. Do not interrupt. Let them finish what they need to say. Sometimes people only want to feel heard. When you let someone talk, you show them respect. Often, when they feel listened to, they also become calmer. When you reply, speak with gentle words and a low voice. There is no need to match their anger with your own. Quiet voices help everyone remember to slow down. Sometimes when you feel a strong emotion, you want to act right away. Maybe someone says something that hurts, or you feel like you will cry or shout. When this happens, give yourself permission to pause. You do not have to answer every question quickly. You do not have to solve every problem in 1 minute. Let yourself sit and think first. You can say, "Let me think about it," or "I need some time." This helps you to respond instead of just reacting out of anger or fear. Many people worry that staying calm means you are not strong, but gentle strength is very powerful. You do not have to push or force others to get your way. When you stay steady, others often follow your example. They see that you do not lose your temper, and they trust you to handle things with care. It is useful to look at problems in small pieces. If you face a big trouble, break it down into steps. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can do right now? Even small actions help. Maybe you can write a list, talk to a friend, or do the first thing on your work list. Each small step helps you feel less stress. If the problem is not one that you can solve right now, accept that it is there and remind yourself to leave it for later. Staying calm is not just good for you. It gives comfort to everyone around you. Children, friends, and co-workers feel safe near someone who does not panic. When trouble comes, they know they can count on your quiet mind. If someone is anxious, your calm helps slow their worry. If you have to lead others, your calm shows them that there is a way forward, even when the path looks dark. Sometimes you may need to be firm, but still calm. Being calm does not mean letting others hurt you or letting things go that are important. You can speak up for yourself or say no to something that feels wrong. Do it with honest words and a steady voice. You do not need to shout or threaten. Strong and quiet words are often heard better than angry ones. Everyone has bad days. If you lose your calm, do not blame yourself forever. Say sorry if you had a sharp word or bad mood. Take a little time to think about what happened and see if you could make a different choice next time. Every hard moment is an invitation to learn and grow. You are a person who can improve each day, not someone who must be perfect. Some people find it helpful to use quiet spaces when they feel stress. If your home is loud, step outside and take a few minutes alone. If you are at work, ask for a short break. Even a walk to another room can help. In these moments, think about your breathing or look at something peaceful, like a tree, the sky, or the clouds. Bring your attention to the present instead of letting your thoughts run wild. When pressure comes from other people, try to see their side of things. Perhaps they are also tired, worried, or scared. Their sharp words might not be about you. If you can understand this, it is easier to stay soft inside. Even if you need to correct someone, speak with respect. Another part of staying calm is letting go of things you cannot control. You can only do your best with what you have today. If things go wrong, remind yourself that not everything is in your hands. Focus on your own actions, since those are what you can really change. This removes much of the worry and pressure from your mind. It is all right to ask for help when you feel overwhelmed. Talk to a friend or a loved one. Let them know you are having a hard time. Sometimes just speaking about the problem helps it feel smaller. People around you want to support you, and you do not have to carry every burden alone. Take extra care of your body in stressful times. Make sure you eat enough, drink water, and rest as much as you can. Your body feels pressure just like your mind does. When you are tired or hungry, it is much harder to stay calm. Give your body what it needs for strength and peace. You can practice calm every day, not just in big moments. Slow down as you eat a meal. Notice your food, your drink, your hands. Sit quietly for a moment each morning and stretch your body. Try to find something peaceful in each day, even if it is only for a few seconds. With regular practice, it becomes easier to choose calm when the world outside is loud. Calmness helps you make better choices. When you rush or act out of anger, you often regret your actions. Calm gives you time to listen to your own mind. If you feel fear, breathing slowly and giving yourself a moment can help you see the fear for what it is, just a feeling, not a command. You can choose your path more wisely when you are steady inside. If you see someone else handling stress well, Pay attention to what they do. Maybe they walk slowly, talk gently, or take deep breaths. Ask about what helps them, and try the ideas that seem right for you. Everyone finds calm in different ways, but you can learn from those you admire. Sometimes just spending time with people who are calm helps you feel peaceful too. Holding on to anger or fear does not solve problems. If you feel angry, it is okay to notice it. You can say to yourself, "I am angry right now," and then breathe slowly. Try to find another word for your feeling, like frustrated, tired, or disappointed. When you name your feeling, it becomes smaller and easier to handle. If it helps, write your feelings in a journal. You might face times when people bring their problems to you. If you have calm inside, you can help them see things more clearly. Do not try to fix everything for them. Sometimes just listening and showing patience is enough. You might also find good advice comes to you after you listen quietly for a while. If you are in a group and stress rises, try to be the first to speak softly. Suggest a pause or a break. Remind others that you can find answers together, calmly and step by step. Your steady example often leads others to slow down and join you in thinking before acting. Sometimes you will feel like you cannot control your feelings, no matter what you try. This is normal. Do not say you are weak if you get upset sometimes. Being calm is a habit learned over a lifetime. Even if you make a mistake today, you can try again tomorrow. Celebrate your calm moments. When you face a problem with a steady mind, remember how it felt. Let your heart be proud for a minute. Each calm choice makes you a little stronger the next time something hard happens. Facing things step by step is wise. If you have 3 things that worry you, pick the easiest one to begin. When you finish it, move to the next. Do not try to solve everything at once. Calm thinking helps you see the order of things and helps you waste less energy on what you cannot change right now. Sometimes, staying calm means setting rules for yourself and others. If talking grows too loud, you can suggest a quiet time. If anger makes you want to leave, give yourself permission to step away and come back later. You do not have to stay in places or with people who make you feel unsafe. Practicing calm also means noticing the good things around you, even during trouble. If you feel thanks for a warm meal, a soft bed, or the sun in the sky, these peaceful thoughts help your mind settle. Look for small moments of beauty or comfort. Gratitude and calm support each other. It helps to speak about what you need when you are stressed. You can say, "I need time," or "Please speak softer," or "Let me finish this first." These simple requests help others know how to help you. With experience, you learn that most problems do not last forever. Bad days pass. Mistakes can be fixed. Arguments can become new understandings. If you have patience, you can wait for better moments to come, knowing that you will be all right. When you make calm thinking part of your life, others look up to you. They may ask for your advice or trust you with harder tasks. You gain respect not by shouting, but by showing self-control. Children, friends, and co-workers notice and feel better near you. Take some time to care for your mind, too. Read a story, listen to peaceful music, or do something creative. These small joys help fill your mind so that when pressure comes, you have more peace to share. Sometimes calm can help bring people together. When a group faces a problem, the calm person is often the one who helps everyone listen, share ideas, and find a way through. When you know you can face problems without losing your temper, you give others hope as well. Use your calm to find solutions. When everyone is rushing or arguing, slow down. Suggest making a list or taking a small action. Remind people that things can be done one piece at a time. Calm helps you see steps clearly instead of being confused by worry. When the day is hard, at the end of the evening, take a moment to think back. What did you do well? Where did you keep your calm? What could you do differently next time? These thoughts help you grow day by day. If you notice yourself becoming upset, remember the tools you already know. breathing, pausing, speaking softly, asking for time, or walking away. Practice them until they feel natural. If you have children, teach them about calm by your example. Show them that it is all right to feel big feelings, but that it is possible to handle them slowly and quietly. Share calm activities with them so that they learn from watching you. Each act of calm helps you build a better life. People feel drawn to those who stay peaceful, even in trouble. These are the people friends look for and families depend on. Calm makes difficult moments easier for everyone. It creates space for honest talk and helps you form relationships that are safe, deep, and lasting. With patience and practice, keeping calm becomes part of who you are each day. As you learn this skill, you make room for trust, love, and understanding to grow in all your important connections. This honest and peaceful way of being opens the path for new, strong, and honest friendships in your life. When you become a person who can be calm and stable, people want to talk with you and share their thoughts with you. This trust grows even deeper when you are honest and real. Honest relationships are strong because the people in them know they do not have to hide who they are. They feel safe to tell the truth. This kind of connection is not about always saying exactly what another person wants to hear, but about always telling what is true in a kind and clean way. Being honest does not mean saying every thought that comes to your mind. It means choosing the right words and the right time. Honesty is about sharing what is real and what is right, but with care. You consider how your words might make another person feel. You look for ways to explain things without hurting their heart. When you are honest, you show respect to the other person. You tell them you are important enough to know the truth. Trust is built through small moments. For example, when you promise to do something and then you do it, people start to believe your word. If you say you will help someone at 3 o'clock and you arrive at 3 o'clock, they remember that you kept your word. If you are late, you say sorry and tell the real reason. If you cannot help or if you need to change plans, you explain early and honestly. These details seem small, but they mean a lot because they show your words can be trusted. Telling the truth is sometimes hard. There may be times when you are scared that the truth will hurt someone's feelings. You might want to hide something because you are worried that the other person will be angry or sad. But hiding things or saying something that is not true often brings pain later. Even a small lie can create bigger problems in the future. When you are honest from the start, you avoid confusion and trouble for both you and the other person. When you talk in an honest way, you make space for real understanding and closeness. You can talk about things you do not like or things that make you afraid. You can talk about what you need or what you hope for. When two people are both honest, they can solve problems together. If there is something wrong, both sides can work to fix it because they know what the real problem is. Sometimes, honesty means sharing when you are hurt. You might say, "That made me feel sad," or "I need more time," or "I am not ready for that." This helps the other person understand you. It also gives them a chance to answer with respect and care. If you keep your feelings inside, the other person will not know why you are upset, and the problem will grow. Small, honest talks prevent big fights later. There will be times when someone tells you something you do not agree with. Maybe their truth is different from your truth. It is important to listen without interrupting. You can say, "Thank you for telling me," or "I see it differently." You do not have to agree to be respectful. You only have to hear their point of view and answer in a calm, honest way. Listening with respect makes every relationship stronger, even when you do not agree. Honest relationships work well when both people are clear and simple with each other. You do not have to use fancy words or say many things. You only need to say what is real for you. If you cannot do something, it is better to say no right away instead of saying yes and not meaning it. This honesty helps the other person make their plans, and it helps you feel comfortable because you are not pretending. Telling the truth also means sharing your successes and your failures. If something goes well, celebrate together. If something goes wrong, talk about it openly. Admit your mistake if you make one. Say, "I am sorry. I did not mean to hurt you." Or, "I made a mistake, but I want to fix it." These simple words create trust and help both people heal and move forward. Sometimes relationships feel hard because one person is not honest. You might notice that you feel worried around them, or you are not sure when they are telling the truth. If this happens, talk openly about it if you can. Ask them to share honestly with you. If they cannot, you will need to decide how close you want to be with them. A relationship without honesty is weak, and it can make you feel tired or lost. Healthy boundaries are important in honest relationships. Boundaries are the lines that show what is comfortable for you and what is not. You do not have to answer every question if it feels too private or if you need more time. It is fine to say, "I am not ready to talk about that," or "I need time." Setting boundaries tells the other person what you need, and it teaches them how to treat you with respect. Kindness and honesty go together. Speaking the truth in a harsh way can be as hurtful as a lie. Always try to use words that are soft and patient. If you are angry, wait until you can speak calmly. If someone makes a mistake, talk about it in private. You would not want others to make you feel small in front of many people, so do not do that to anyone else. When you must talk about a hard thing, make sure you do it in a place and at a time when both people can listen. Sometimes being honest can make you feel nervous. You might worry about losing a friend, upsetting a parent, or making your boss angry. But each time you choose the truth, your life becomes simpler and lighter inside. You do not have to remember what story you told. You do not have to keep secrets that make you feel heavy. With time, telling the truth feels more and more comfortable. It is good to enjoy time together. Relationships grow when you laugh, play, or share something nice together. Even while talking about serious things, it helps to remember to enjoy small moments. These happy times give your connection strength when tough times come. Respect is a root of honest relationships. If you respect someone, you treat them as if they have value, even if you disagree with them. You listen when they speak. You do not talk badly about them to others. You do not shout or use words that hurt. When you make a mistake, you say sorry and try to make things better. You show respect in actions too. If someone trusts you with a secret, keep it safe. If you see that a person needs space, give them time alone. If they tell you about their feelings, listen and do not judge. Thank them for trusting you. When you show respect in small ways each day, the other person learns they can be real with you. Sometimes people try to test you. They might tell a small lie to see if you notice, or they might share a secret that is not fully true. Do not feel pressured to play their games. Just stay honest in your words and actions. What you say and what you do should match. If you promise something, keep your promise as much as possible. If you must change your promise, explain why and ask for understanding. Forgiveness is also a part of honest relationships. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes you will hurt someone's feelings, and sometimes they will hurt yours. If they say they are sorry, listen. If you can, forgive. Holding on to anger or pain makes it hard to trust and grow. If you are not ready to forgive, say that gently and ask for time. When you do forgive, it feels lighter inside for you and for the other person. When you want to build a strong and honest relationship, learn about the other person's needs and dreams. Ask them what they enjoy, what they hope for, and what makes them happy. Share your interests and worries as well. This open talk helps both sides understand each other better. If something is bothering you, Bring it up kindly and soon, instead of waiting for anger to grow. Problems that are faced early are easier to fix. It is also important to allow honesty about small things. Share if you need help. Share if you do not know an answer. Share if you forgot something or if you feel tired. When you show that it is safe to talk about mistakes or troubles, the other person can do the same. Trust takes time to build, but it is easy to lose. Speak the truth even when no one is watching. Keep your promises even if they are small. If your friend shares a worry, do not spread it to others. If your family asks you for help, try your best to keep your word. All these small actions build trust, drop by drop. You can also show honest care by noticing when someone is quiet or upset. Ask, "Is everything okay?" Sometimes they will choose to share. Other times, they will need space. Let them know that you are available and that they do not have to be alone with their feelings. If you are not sure about something, be honest in saying so. It is better to say, "I do not know," than to guess and give wrong advice. The other person will trust you more when they see you are brave enough to be real. In relationships, say thank you for kindness. Notice when someone does something nice and thank them. Show that you care by doing small, thoughtful things. Sometimes just listening quietly without trying to fix things is the best way to show love and trust. Honest relationships do not mean you always feel good. There will be times of sadness, anger, or misunderstanding. The important thing is to keep talking, to share your feelings, and to be patient. With time, small hurts heal. If trust is broken, rebuilding takes time and care. You must both try, both forgive, both remember what is important. If you need to give someone advice, do it with softness. Say, "Would you like help with this?" Or, "Do you want to talk about it?" Not everyone wants advice. Sometimes they just need you to listen. When you respect their wishes, the relationship becomes stronger. When two people value honesty, their connection grows deep over time. They learn to solve problems together, support each other, and enjoy life's happy moments. They feel freer because they know their words and actions are safe to share. Building honest relationships in your life also makes it easier for you to be honest with yourself. When you tell the truth to others, you are forced to look inside. This helps you see where you are strong and where you need to grow. Self-knowledge brings courage, and courage makes every part of your life better. When you treat others with respect and honesty, you also earn respect. People start to listen to your ideas more. They want to spend time with you. They ask for your help and trust your judgment. Learning how to be honest and kind does not happen in one day. It is a practice. Each day you get another chance to do better. If you make a mistake, you can fix it. If you fail to keep a promise, you can say sorry and work to do better next time. These small choices add up to a life that feels clear, real, and safe for everyone involved. Remember that every relationship takes effort. It is like caring for a small tree. It needs time, attention, water, sunshine, and honest talk. If you work on it a little bit each day, it grows tall and strong. As you learn more about honest relationships, you find that your connections with people feel warmer, closer, and safer. You do not waste energy worrying about who is telling the truth or what is really happening. You feel clearer, lighter, and more yourself each day. Being honest and building trust helps you become a person people respect and love, not for what you have or what you wear, but for who you are inside. Keeping these habits makes it easier to show your true self around others. It opens the way for good habits to grow inside you, habits that show your inner value and beauty and help you live a positive life each day. When you keep honest and strong relationships, small daily actions become even more important. Good habits are like seeds. Each one you plant and care for helps your inner beauty grow. These habits do not have to be big or special. They are simple acts that you do in your regular life. Over time, they change you from the inside and help others see who you really are. One good habit is saying, "Thank you." When you thank someone, you show respect and gratitude. It does not matter if the help was big or small. When you say thank you every day, people see that you notice what they do. You make them feel special and valued. If someone gives you a glass of water, smiles at you, or helps you in any way, say thank you. If you make this a habit, you also start to feel more grateful for what you have. This feeling keeps your heart open and happy. Another good habit is helping people. You might help a family member with cooking, help a friend carry their books, or help a stranger pick up something they dropped. Helping does not always mean doing something huge. Even small actions count. When you help without expecting anything in return, you feel better inside. Helping others also creates a kind place around you, and soon people will want to help you too. This makes life softer for everyone. Listening is also a habit. Many people talk more than they listen. When you practice listening, you make others feel understood. This means you look at someone when they talk, you do not interrupt, and you do not judge right away. You show interest in their words and show care for their feelings. When you listen with your whole heart, friendships grow deeper and stronger. Habitually smiling is a simple way to share your positive energy. When you smile, people feel comfortable. A smile is easy to give and makes both you and others feel welcome. Smiling at strangers, friends, or your family can change the mood of a room. When you make it part of your day, you notice life feels better and people enjoy being with you. Being polite every day is a strong habit for inner beauty. You can say, "Please, excuse me," or "May I?" These simple words show respect. Others notice that you care about them, and it helps everyone cooperate. Politeness does not just help you at school or work. It makes your home nicer and your friendships calmer. Taking care of your own space is a form of respect for yourself and others. You can keep your room clean, put things back when you finish using them, and help tidy shared spaces. When you respect your place, you help keep peace where you live or work. Others feel more relaxed and safe with you. Telling the truth is a habit that gives you inner strength. Even when the truth is hard, it is better to say it with care. If you make honesty your habit, people learn that they can trust you. When people trust you, your relationships become warm and supportive. Honesty does not mean telling every single thought. It means you do not lie or hide what is important. Forgiving quickly is a habit that helps your own heart. If someone hurts your feelings, letting go of your anger allows you to be free. You do not have to forget what happened, but you do not have to hold pain inside. Those who forgive quickly enjoy more peace. They help others move past difficult moments, and their hearts find it easier to stay open and gentle. Offering help before someone asks is another valuable habit. If you see someone who needs help, do not wait to be called. Offer your hand or your words. This act can change a hard moment into a soft one for someone else. If you practice this daily, you start to see people's needs with fresh eyes. Taking a moment daily to sit quietly and think about your actions gives you a chance to learn from each day. At the same time, it gives peace to your mind. You can do this for just a few minutes before sleeping or when you wake up. Think about what you did well and if you could do something better. This habit helps you see your strengths and shows you where you can grow. Giving compliments is a way to spread joy. When you see something good in another person, say it out loud. This could be about their kindness, the way they work, or how they help others. Genuine compliments help people feel seen and appreciated. These small words can make a big difference in someone's life. Being on time is a habit that shows you care. When you arrive on time, people know you respect them. It does not mean rushing through your day or feeling pressure. It means you plan and try your best so that you can keep promises. When you keep your word, trust grows. Learning something new every day is also a wonderful habit. This does not have to mean reading a big book or studying for hours. You can ask questions, notice something new in nature, or try a small task that you have never done. New experiences keep your mind open and help you understand others better. As you grow your knowledge, your inner beauty shines brighter. Apologizing when you are wrong is a gentle and honest habit. If you make a mistake, say, "I am sorry." These words allow both you and the other person to move forward. You show that your relationship matters more than being right. Taking care of your health is a habit that shows you value your life. This means drinking water, eating well, sleeping enough, and moving your body. You do not have to spend many hours on it. Small choices each day add up. Good health helps you have energy to help others, and it fills your face with light and strength. Being patient is not always easy, but it is a habit you can practice every day. When things go slowly or someone makes a mistake, give them and yourself time. When you feel upset or rushed, take a breath. With patience, your words are softer, and you avoid saying things you regret. Writing down your feelings is a habit that helps you to understand yourself. If you keep a notebook, you can write about your day, your worries, or your hopes. Seeing your words on the page makes big feelings easier to handle. When you understand your feelings, it is easier to speak with kindness and honesty. Lending things is a habit that shows trust and sharing. If someone needs a pen, a book, or your help with a job and you can give it, do so happily. When you trust others, they also learn to trust you. Practicing gratitude grows your joy. Each day, take a short moment to notice what you are thankful for. It might be something simple like clean air or a comfortable place to rest. Speaking or writing your thanks helps you stay positive even if your day is hard. Paying attention to people's names and stories is a respectful habit. When you remember someone's name, ask about their family, or care about something that happened to them, you make a true connection. People feel valued when you remember details about their lives. Making your bed every morning, or starting your day with something simple and good, gives your mind a small first victory. This prepares you to take on the day with a good mood and a clear mind. Asking for help when you need it is a habit of strength, not weakness. No one can do everything alone. When you ask for help, you learn, and you give others a chance to show their kindness. This habit builds stronger friendships and teaches you to trust others too. Reflect before you speak. Take a short pause to think about your words before you say them. Ask yourself if your words are honest, kind, or useful. This slow habit saves many problems and helps you become a thoughtful person. Caring for animals or plants teaches kindness. If you feed a pet or water a plant, you practice giving care to something that needs you. These responsibilities teach you about patience, attention, and softness. Avoiding gossip is a habit that keeps your life peaceful. If someone starts to talk badly about another person, stay silent or change the topic. Words have power. Negative words can hurt, even if the other person never hears them. Choose conversations that help and do not harm. Looking for ways to improve your surroundings is a habit of positive people. You can fix something broken, clean up trash, help decorate a place, or bring joy to a group. These habits create a nicer world for everyone. If you keep a habit of checking in on friends or family, you show steady care. You might send a message, make a call, or stop by for a quick visit. This habit builds strong support for both you and others when life is difficult. Celebrating the small wins gives you energy to keep going. If you finish your work on time or help a friend, tell yourself, "Well done." These moments of joy help you feel proud of your efforts and ready for new challenges. Trying to be fair in every situation is a habit of people with strong values. Treat each person the same, whether they are your close friend or someone you just met. Fairness creates respect and makes relationships work smoothly. Making eye contact when you talk to someone is a habit that shows you are present. It tells the other person that they have your full attention. It helps you build trust and makes your connections stronger. Tidy up after yourself, not only at home but wherever you go. Leave places as nice as you found them. People appreciate those who care for shared spaces. Choose to forgive yourself for small mistakes. Every person makes errors. When you practice kindness to yourself, it is easier to be gentle to others. Each day, remind yourself to notice the good things. Even on a hard day, you can find something good, a kind word, a chance to rest, or a small act of beauty. The habit of focusing on the good helps you keep a positive attitude. Giving away things you do not need anymore makes space for new things and helps others. Clothes, books, toys, or food can go to people who need them. This sharing habit turns your extra into someone else's happiness. Show support when others share new ideas or try something difficult. Encourage them with words like, "You can do it," or "That is a great effort." Support gives confidence and helps everyone grow. Keep a habit of learning from your mistakes. When something goes wrong, ask yourself how it happened and what you can do next time. Treat mistakes as lessons instead of something to fear. When you finish any task, big or small, take a little time to enjoy what you have done. This habit helps you build pride in your work and gives you energy to face more jobs. Talk kindly to yourself. Use gentle words in your mind. If you are afraid, say, "I can try." If you fail, say, "I can learn." These words make your heart stronger for every challenge. Always return things you borrow. This habit builds honest relationships and shows you care for others' trust. Offer to include others who are alone. Invite someone who is quiet to join you for lunch or a walk. This habit creates a more loving and open group and helps everyone feel they belong. When you live with these habits every day, your kindness, trust, and strength become easy for everyone to see. Inner beauty is not made in one night. It is shaped from many simple, repeated, good actions. Every small habit becomes part of your character, and soon you start to feel proud of who you are inside and out. Each time you practice a good habit, you bring more light into your own life and into the lives of those around you. The more you repeat these small acts, the more natural they become. In this way, you build your inner beauty step by step, making your heart and mind stronger, brighter, and ready to see the good in every day. As these habits become part of who you are, you will notice a change in your feelings. You will feel more thankful, more patient, and more ready to find happiness, even in small things. This positive attitude will help you handle problems better, connect with people more easily, and bring out the best in yourself and others around you. When you fill your days with good habits, your feelings also begin to change. You start to notice that the way you look at life can make every day feel lighter or heavier. Being thankful and having a positive view helps you see more reasons to smile, even on days when things are hard. Gratitude and a good attitude do not mean you have a perfect life. They mean you learn to notice the small good things around you and hold on to hope even when there are problems. Gratitude can start with the simplest things. Each morning you can take a moment to be thankful that you woke up and have a new day. You might feel grateful for a soft bed, for food, or for a warm shower. You can notice the comfort of clean clothes, the look of the sky, or the sound of a friendly voice. No matter how small, each good thing is worth noticing. Saying thank you quietly in your heart or out loud lets you carry these gifts with you. You can bring more thankfulness into your life by using your senses. Notice what you see, hear, taste, and touch. Feel the softness of your blanket, the bright colors of a flower, the taste of water, or the sound of laughter. These are gifts that many people forget to see. When you make this a habit, you begin to realize there is always something to be grateful for, even on difficult days. Sometimes life brings trouble. People may be rude. Work may be hard. There may be bad news or something lost. On these days, choosing gratitude is more difficult, but it is also more important. When you are sad or upset, you can still pause for a small moment to think, what is still good right now? Perhaps you are breathing without pain. Perhaps you have a friend, a pet, or a memory that makes you smile. Gratitude helps your heart find strength when things are hard. One helpful way to grow gratitude is to write it down. Each evening, you can write 3 things that made you feel thankful. These do not have to be big. You may write, "The soup tasted good," or "My friend called," or "I saw the sun today." When you look at your list after some days, you notice how many moments of good are in your life, even when times are not easy. Speaking about what you are thankful for can also lift the mood of people around you. You might say, "I really liked your help. I feel happy you are here. Thank you for your time." Or, "It is nice that we are together." Sharing your gratitude out loud helps others see the good in their own lives. If you remember to thank the people who help you, they will feel happy and seen. You can thank those who cook, those who clean, those who teach, and those who drive the bus. Thanking people makes them feel valued and brings more kindness to your day. Even when you meet someone only once, your gentle words stay in their heart much longer than you may know. Having a positive attitude is another way to make your life better. A positive attitude is not about ignoring what is wrong or pretending you are happy all the time. It is about choosing to look for hope and for a possible way forward. When you keep a gentle smile, or when you tell yourself, "I will find a way," you help your mind stay strong. This does not remove all your problems, but it gives you more power to handle them. You can begin to change your attitude by noticing your own thoughts. If you hear yourself saying, "Nothing ever goes right," or "This is too much for me," pause. Ask yourself if there is another way to look at the problem. You might change the thought to, "This is hard, but I can try," or "Maybe there is a solution I have not seen yet." These softer thoughts help you feel more peaceful. Being positive does not mean you never feel sad or angry. All feelings are normal and human. When you have a positive attitude, you just return to hope every time you feel lost. You remind yourself that difficult times pass. You remember that you have been strong before. These memories help you keep going. If you spend time with people who complain a lot or only talk about bad things, you may feel your mood drop. If possible, spend more time with those who can find reasons to laugh and notice the bright side. Sometimes, just one friend with a hopeful heart can make a big difference in your day. A good attitude also helps with mistakes and problems. Instead of blaming yourself or feeling stuck, you tell yourself, "I can learn from this." Each problem becomes a chance to grow. When you have this way of thinking, you get better at finding answers and do not give up as easily. Being thankful and positive also helps your body. People who smile, laugh, and look for good things usually feel less tired. They sleep better and have more energy for work or play. Stress feels smaller when you focus on hope and gratitude. You can share your attitude and thankfulness with others in many small ways. You can start your meals by saying something you are grateful for. You can learn to say thank you in different languages. You can start a gratitude jar, where you write notes about good things and read them when you feel low. These are simple acts that teach your mind to see the best in each day. When you are thankful for the people near you, your relationships get stronger. Saying thanks for someone's help, for their friendship, or for their patience makes you both feel closer. It is a secret way to show love and respect without needing gifts or money. Sometimes, you must search harder to find a reason to feel hope. Maybe your family is fighting, or you lost a job, or a plan did not work out. In these hard times, you can look for tiny good things. A kind word from a stranger, a funny moment on the street, or the quiet of the early morning can help fill your heart again. These small moments help you move forward. If you practice seeing the good, your life feels lighter. You will begin to notice more kindness, more beauty, and more help around you. When you keep your eyes open for these things, you are showing yourself that good things happen, no matter what. Gratitude also makes it easier to forgive. When someone upsets you, it is harder to stay angry if you remember the good things you have together. Being grateful helps you let go of small fights and see what is truly important. Over time, you keep more friends and spend less energy on anger. Some people find it hard to be positive or thankful because they have been hurt before or went through hard times. This feeling is normal. If you cannot find reasons to be grateful today, try to notice something small anyway, even if it is as simple as your breath or your heartbeat. Start small and let yourself notice one good thing each day. Many people do not say thank you to themselves, but it is also important. You can thank yourself for your effort, for your patience, for getting up when life felt hard. You can say to yourself, "I did my best today." This helps you feel proud and keeps your attitude gentle and true. Children learn gratitude and positivity from adults. When you show your thankfulness and say kind words, children notice and begin to do the same. If you care for children, let them see you saying thank you often, smiling and speaking about what is good. These habits will stay with them as they grow. Bringing gratitude to work or school makes everything run better. You can thank co-workers or classmates, teachers or bosses. You can say, "Thank you for your help," "I liked your idea," or "I am glad we worked together." Gratitude helps teams move past problems and enjoy being together. If you have a hard time finding positive things, talk to a trusted friend. Sometimes when you feel sad, you cannot see what is good on your own. Let people share their hope with you. Listen to stories of how others have found reasons to hope, even when life was difficult. Their words can help lift your spirits. Making time to notice and thank people helps them feel seen and valued. If you see someone working hard or being kind, let them know. You might say, "I saw you help someone," or "I liked your smile today." Small, honest praise is a gift that can change a person's mood in just 1 second. A positive attitude shines when you meet new problems. When you say, "Let us try our best," or "We can find a way," you make it easier for others to join you. This team spirit can make hard jobs feel possible. Even while dealing with stress or trouble, practice saying, "This will pass," or "I have learned from this." These reminders help your mind stay at peace and remind you that every day offers something new. Gratitude helps you notice when you have enough. Some people always want more things, more praise, more money. But when you are thankful, you enjoy what you have and do not feel restless all the time. This makes your life feel peaceful. You can keep a gratitude list on paper, on your phone, or in your mind. Tell yourself each night, "Today I am grateful for." This helps you fall asleep with hope and peace. You may want to share your gratitude by giving something to someone in need or sending a note to thank an old friend. Offering your time or talents to help another is another way to show appreciation for what you have. If you live with others, try having a gratitude moment before bed or after a meal. Each person says one thing they are happy about. This brings you closer and helps everyone see more reasons for joy. When you share hope and thanks, you help other people feel better too. If someone is feeling sad, offer a gentle word about something good you noticed. Do not force them to be happy, but let your words be soft and kind. Sometimes a hopeful word can open a closed heart. A positive attitude grows with practice. If you catch yourself speaking mostly negative words or feeling hopeless, try to balance that with some kindness. Say good things to yourself. Look for beauty around you. It takes time, but each day makes it easier. When you are grateful and positive, people feel your peace and want to be near you. You become a light in your group, at home, at work, and in other places. Others may start to copy your way and share their hopes too. If you are going through a dark time, remember that gratitude and a positive view can grow again, even if it is slow. Give yourself time to heal. Let each little good thing fill you up, and let sadness pass in its own time. You do not have to rush happiness. You only have to notice it one small moment at a time. Helping others notice their own reasons for gratitude is also a gift. You can ask friends, "What was good in your day?" Or share your own good news gently. This helps everyone see that even in hard times, hope is possible. If you remember to start each new day with a peaceful mind and a heart ready to find something good, your life becomes sweeter. You do not have to change big things. You only need to notice, to smile, and to say thank you for the small gifts all around you. Your attitude and your thanks are like gentle hands that build trust and help relationships grow. With this soft power, you help make your own world and the world of others brighter, stronger, and full of true beauty inside. Feeling thankful and seeing life with hope make every day brighter. These feelings can also push you to make yourself better. Self-improvement means doing small things each day to become the best person you can be. It is not about reaching perfection, but about growing a little more with each step. When you try to improve, you become more interesting, you gain new skills, and you learn how to handle life with more grace and patience. You do not need to make big changes all at once. Self-improvement begins with tiny steps. Maybe today you decide to listen more carefully when someone talks to you. Tomorrow you might decide to exercise for a short time or read one page of a new book. Each small choice is important. These daily efforts add up, and soon you notice that your life feels better and you feel stronger inside. Learning is a big part of self-improvement. When you learn, you open your mind and heart to new ideas and skills. You can learn from books, from people, or from your own mistakes. Every person who wants to grow should be ready to learn something each day. Maybe you learn how to cook a new meal. Maybe you try to speak a new word in another language. Or maybe you learn how to fix something at home. Even small lessons make your life richer. It is also important to listen to people who have more experience or wisdom. Older people, teachers, parents, or even friends can teach you many things. Sometimes they will share advice or stories that help you avoid mistakes. When you are open to learn, you respect yourself and the people around you. Trying new things is another way to improve yourself. It is easy to do the same things every day, but when you try something new, you discover more about yourself. You might join a group, try a new sport, play an instrument, or travel to a new place. Each new experience helps you grow. It makes your world bigger and gives you new ideas for what you can do. It is normal to feel fear or worry when you start something new. Many people think, "What if I am not good? What if I make a mistake?" It is okay to feel this way. The important thing is to try. Mistakes are part of learning. Every new skill takes time. The more you try, the braver you become. Being gentle with yourself is important on this journey. Sometimes you will not do as well as you hoped. You might forget a good habit or fail at something you tried. Do not call yourself names. Do not give up because of one bad day. Tell yourself, "I am learning, I am growing." Being patient with yourself gives you the strength to keep moving forward. Self-improvement is not just about learning new skills. It is also about growing your character. You can practice patience when someone is slow or when plans change. You can practice kindness when you help a neighbor or say a friendly word to someone who is sad. You can become better at listening to others and waiting your turn to speak. Each time you do these small things, you grow stronger inside. If something makes you angry, take a few deep breaths before you speak. This helps you practice self-control. You can write your feelings on paper or walk outside for a few minutes. Each time you control your anger, you build a calmer heart. Sometimes it is hard to understand someone who has a different idea or way of life. Instead of judging quickly, try to see things from their side. Ask questions, listen without interrupting, and think before you reply. This habit opens your heart and helps you become more understanding and wise. Helping others can lead to great self-improvement. When you volunteer, share your skills, or give time to someone in need, you grow in your spirit. Helping others helps you learn patience, respect, and teamwork. It also makes you feel happier and more useful in the world. It is helpful to set small, clear goals for yourself. You might decide to wake up a bit earlier, read for 10 minutes, or save a small amount of money each week. When you reach these simple goals, you feel proud and you gain courage to try bigger things later. When you notice a problem, try to solve it calmly. If you are not sure what to do, ask for advice or think about what steps to take. Problems become smaller when you face them one piece at a time. Even if things go wrong, you learn something valuable for the next time. Taking care of your body is part of self-improvement. Eat foods that give you energy, drink clean water, move your body even with a simple walk. Rest when you are tired. When your body feels good, your mind works better and your feelings are more balanced. Building new habits and letting go of old harmful habits will help you improve. If you want to stop complaining, start by saying one good thing for every complaint. If you want to cut down on sugary foods, eat an extra fruit instead. If you want to watch less television, spend more time talking or reading with someone you care about. Changing one thing at a time is much easier than trying to change everything at once. Talking to yourself with gentle, true words is a strong way to grow. If your mind says, "I cannot do it," answer yourself with, "I will try." If you feel fear, tell yourself, "It is natural to be scared, but I am brave enough to try." These small, kind thoughts train your mind to stay hopeful and strong. Surround yourself with people who want to grow too. Friends who support you, listen to you, and want the best for you help you keep going when things are hard. A good friend celebrates your wins and helps you when you make a mistake. Being this kind of friend for someone else helps you improve too. Keeping a journal is a simple tool for self-improvement. Write your thoughts, your dreams, what you tried, and what you learned. Even writing a few lines each week lets you look back and see your progress. It is also a private space to express your hopes and your worries. Celebrating small wins is important. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is proof that you are growing. Tell yourself, "Well done," when you finish a task or learn something new. When you celebrate your progress, you find more energy to keep moving ahead. When things are hard and you want to give up, remember why you started. Think of the first small step you took and be proud you had the courage to begin. Sometimes, remembering how far you have come gives you the energy to continue. Letting go of jealousy is also part of self-improvement. When you see someone doing well, try to feel happy for them instead of feeling upset. Their success does not take away from your own path. Everyone moves at their own speed, and you have your own gifts and strengths to develop. Learning to forgive yourself and others takes time, but it is necessary for growth. Holding anger or shame inside keeps you from moving forward. When you forgive, even if there is still pain, your heart gets lighter and you make space for good things. Take time to rest when you feel tired. Doing too much without breaks will make you weak and unhappy. Self-improvement is not a race. There will be days when you need to pause, slow down, or ask for help. Taking care of your health is part of loving yourself and letting yourself grow. Stay open to feedback. Sometimes others will notice things you do not see in yourself. If a teacher, a friend, or a family member gives you advice, listen kindly. You do not have to do everything they say, but you can use their ideas to see what you might change. Trying new activities helps you find out what you like and what gives you energy. Join a club, cook a new meal, talk to someone from another place. Each new thing you try opens your life more. Even if you do not like something, you learn about what is good for you. Sharing what you have learned is another way to improve. Teach a skill to a young friend, share a story with your family, or explain something new to a coworker. Teaching helps the lesson stay fresh in your mind and helps another person grow. If you make a mistake, use kind words with yourself. Remember that every person, even people you respect, has made mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. The important thing is to learn the lesson and take it with you as you move forward. Keep your curiosity alive. Ask questions when you do not understand. Explore ideas you are interested in. Visit new places in your city or neighborhood. Curiosity helps you find meaning and keeps life interesting and colorful. Plan your day with purpose. When you wake up, decide on one thing you want to improve. It can be as simple as drinking more water, calling a friend, or learning one new word. Planning helps you focus on steady growth. Speak kindly to others. When you use gentle language, even when you are tired or angry, you set an example and help others feel safe to grow too. Your words can lift someone up and make their day brighter. Try to read books, listen to stories, or watch programs that teach good values. Filling your mind with good ideas helps you remember how to act and what kind of person you want to become. Each story or lesson adds something helpful to your life. Take care of your surroundings. Living in a tidy, clean place makes you feel calmer. Clean your room, help wash dishes, or care for plants. Taking care of small things around you helps your mind feel fresh and safe. Staying calm when things go wrong is a sign of growth. If you can stay peaceful during stress, it shows you have built strong habits. When difficulties come, breathe deeply, remember your strengths, and take one step at a time. This is the heart of personal growth. Be honest with yourself. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judging them. If you are sad, say, "I am sad today." If you are afraid, say, "I am scared, but I will do my best." Being honest helps you know what you need to work on next. Ask for help when you reach a limit. No person grows alone. Support from family, friends, or teachers can lift you when you feel weak. When you let others help you, you become stronger together. Practice self-control in everyday life. If you want to say something mean, pause first. If you want to eat something not good for your health, stop and think. Each time you manage your actions, your self-control becomes better. Encourage other people who want to grow. Say, "I am proud of you," "I can see your progress," or "Keep going, you are doing well." You help others feel brave and ready for more challenges. Look for good lessons in every day, even in problems. Ask, "What did this teach me?" This keeps your mind open and helps you welcome change. Set aside time for hobbies or activities that fill you with joy. Painting, singing, walking, or laughing with friends gives you energy to improve. These moments of joy remind you that life is not only about work. Check in with yourself often. Ask, "How am I really feeling? What do I need right now? What would help me take my next step?" Listening to your own needs helps you grow in healthy ways. Be patient with the process. Progress is not always quick. Some changes take weeks, some take months, some take years. The important part is continuing one small good habit at a time. Every day you grow a little more as you choose to learn, to try new things, to help others, to understand yourself, and to care for those around you. Building better habits and working on your character makes you a stronger, kinder, and wiser person. With time, all these small steps help you see life with more clarity and love. You treat others well, you solve problems with calm, and your own heart feels bigger and more confident. These changes do not just affect you, they help everyone you meet find reasons to trust, to hope, and to grow too. Personal growth happens little by little as you make new choices, learn new things, and understand yourself better. As you practice new habits and work to become better each day, you notice another important part of your journey: learning to control your emotions and showing respect to everyone around you. These two things are deeply connected to everything else you have learned. They help you build honest relationships, grow your confidence, and stay calm when life brings challenges. Every person has different feelings each day. Sometimes you feel happy and light. Other times you might feel angry, sad, jealous, or confused. Having strong emotions is a natural part of being human. Emotions are messages from your heart and mind. They can help you understand what you want, what you need, and what is important to you. The trouble starts when you let your feelings take control of your actions in a way that hurts you or someone else. Self-control means having the ability to choose your actions even when your feelings are strong. If you feel angry because someone was rude to you, you still have the choice to respond kindly or to step away without fighting. If you feel sad because things did not go as you hoped, you have the power to speak gently to yourself and look for comfort instead of letting sadness make you say unkind things or give up. Each time you choose your actions, you become stronger inside. Learning to control your emotions takes time and patience. It does not happen in one day. Many adults are still learning this skill. The first step is to notice how you feel. You can pause and ask yourself, "What am I feeling right now?" Or "Why am I upset?" Giving your feelings a name helps you step back and think before you act. When you feel strong emotions, try to take slow, deep breaths. Breathing gives your mind a moment to calm down so you can choose your next step wisely. You can say to yourself, "I am angry, but I do not need to shout," or "I am nervous, but I can still try." This way, you do not let your first reaction hurt you or someone else. Self-control also means being patient. If someone makes a mistake, try to wait before you judge or reply harshly. You can listen, count to 10, or think about how you would feel if you were in their place. Everyone makes mistakes. When you are patient, you help others feel safe, and you help yourself stay calm. When you feel very upset, it is okay to walk away for a few minutes. You can say, "I need a little time to calm down." Do something gentle, like walking, listening to music, or writing your thoughts. Give yourself permission to pause and come back when you feel steady again. It is important to remember that self-control does not mean hiding your feelings or pretending everything is perfect. Your feelings are real and should be respected. Self-control means you choose the best way to express those feelings. You can cry, you can talk about your worries with someone you trust, or you can write in a journal. These actions help your feelings move through you in a safe way. When others see you staying calm under stress, they respect you more. They will trust you with their problems because they know you will not shout or judge them harshly. Being able to manage your emotions helps every relationship in your life. Friends, family, co-workers, and even strangers you meet for a short time. Another important part of personal growth is showing respect to everyone, even if you do not agree with them or if they make mistakes. Respect means letting people speak, really listening to what they say, and not laughing at their ideas, fears, or mistakes. It means not talking behind someone's back or using mean words. If you disagree, you can say so gently and explain your view with calm words. You show respect in small ways every day. You listen when someone else is talking. You wait your turn. You do not interrupt, and you make eye contact if you feel comfortable. If you do not agree, you still try to understand why they feel the way they do. You thank people for their time and effort. Giving respect also means giving people space to share their feelings. If someone is sad or worried, do not push them to be happy right away. Let them feel what they feel and offer gentle support. Sometimes just saying, "I am here if you need anything," is enough. When someone treats you badly, it can be hard to stay respectful. It is normal to want to shout or say mean things back. But you have a choice. You can tell them they hurt you without using angry words. You can say, "That was not kind," or "Please do not speak to me like that." If possible, walk away and give yourself time to cool down. Respect is also for people who are different from you. In the world, you will meet people with different ideas, traditions, and ways of living. Respect means trying to understand their side, even when you do not agree. You can ask questions, listen, and learn about what makes them unique. This does not mean you have to accept everything, but you treat everyone with kindness. Respecting yourself is just as important as respecting others. You can show yourself respect by speaking kindly to yourself, setting healthy boundaries, and not letting others treat you badly. If someone is unkind, it is okay to say no, to leave, or to stand up for yourself with gentle words. When you make a mistake or lose your temper, forgive yourself and try again. Everyone slips sometimes. The goal is not to be perfect, but to keep improving. Each mistake is a learning moment. You can say, "I am sorry," and do your best to fix what happened. You can help others practice self-control and respect too. When you see someone getting upset, you can remind them to breathe or offer a gentle word. If friends are gossiping or being unkind, you can ask to change the subject or say something nice about the person they are talking about. At home, you grow self-control and respect by being patient with your family. If a brother or sister makes you angry, wait before you react. If you are tired, ask for time alone instead of arguing. Speak softly and listen, even when you do not feel like it. These small acts make home a more peaceful place. At work or school, you can practice these skills by helping someone who is having a bad day, sharing your things, or giving others a chance to speak. If someone treats you unfairly, show respect without letting them walk over you. If you are in a group and someone is left out, invite them to join or at least offer a smile. Respect means making sure everyone feels safe and seen. Self-control helps you stay focused on what you really want. If you want to learn, you use your energy to study instead of being stuck in worry or anger. If you want to build a friendship, you use patience and gentle words even when there is a disagreement. Practicing respect makes you feel better inside. It gives you pride to know you treated everyone well, even when it was difficult. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. After a while, being patient and kind starts to feel natural. Sometimes you need to ask for help to manage big feelings. If you feel very angry, very sad, or very scared, it is good to talk to someone you trust. A parent, a friend, a teacher, or even a counselor can help you understand your emotions and find safe ways to cope. When you learn to calm your feelings, you also notice that your thoughts become clearer. You can see possible solutions where before you only saw problems. You make decisions because you want to, not only because you feel pressured by a strong emotion. If you remember to be grateful each day and think positively, it becomes easier to practice self-control. When you notice the good in life, your mind and heart are calmer. You have more patience with yourself and others. Creating small routines can help you stay calm and respectful. You might start each day with deep breaths, write what you are thankful for, or take a short walk. These habits prepare your mind and body to handle stress better. If you practice reflection, look back at your day before you sleep. Ask, did I treat others with respect? Did I control my feelings today? If you find places where you could do better, make a small goal for the next day. Helping other people also teaches you about respect and self-control. When you help someone in need, you see their struggles and learn how easy it is to be gentle and kind. Helping makes you feel useful and brings light to your heart. If you find yourself getting swept up in emotions again and again, remember this is normal. Growth is a process that takes time. Each day you try, you get better. Give yourself praise for every small step in the right direction. As your self-control grows, you find it easier to forgive others and yourself. You do not have to stay angry or disappointed forever. Letting go of negative feelings makes space for new, happy memories. When you make respect the center of your life, you inspire others. Your friends, family, and even strangers notice your steady and kind way of treating people. Often, they start to follow your example, and you help make the world a little better each day. Take time to laugh and enjoy life, even as you work on growing. Laughter and joy help your mind stay light and give you the strength to keep building these good habits. Remember that every situation gives you a new chance to practice self-control and respect. If you handle one moment poorly, you can try again the next hour, the next day, or the next week. Progress does not mean never making mistakes. It means doing a little better over and over. Building your emotional strength and respect is not only for those around you. These qualities build your own happiness and peace. They allow you to build deep, trusting relationships and to feel safe and strong in all parts of your life. Every day you continue this journey, you make your own character stronger. You make your heart open and honest, and you give trust to those who see your true self. Every good choice, every act of patience, and every respectful word helps you build a life you can feel proud of. With all these steps, you come closer to showing your true beauty to the world, a beauty that is felt, not only seen, and a gentle strength that helps you and everyone you touch to feel safer, happier, and more loved. The habits you build and the respect you show form the foundation for true and lasting growth in every part of your life. As you learn to choose your actions wisely and show respect to others and to yourself, you begin to discover something special inside you. You start to see that real attractiveness does not come from something you buy or from anything outside of yourself. It is something much deeper. It is something you can grow by working on your mind and your heart. This kind of attractiveness stays with you at every age, in every place, and with every person you meet. True attractiveness is about your character. Character is everything that you do, every word that you say, and every choice that you make. It is built through small actions, habits, and thoughts you repeat every single day. When people talk about someone who shines from the inside, they are talking about this. When you are honest, gentle, and strong even in hard times, people notice. They are drawn to you and want to be near you because it feels good and safe. It does not matter what kind of family you come from, how much money you have, or what you look like. You do not need fancy things, expensive clothes, or the best haircuts. There is nothing outside you that you must have to be truly attractive. The beauty that lasts is the kind that grows from your beliefs, your courage, your kindness, and your honesty. Being confident in yourself is the first part. Confidence is not showing off or talking loudly. It is knowing you are good enough even if you make mistakes. When you make a mistake and say, "I am sorry," and try again, your confidence grows. When you do your best and notice your progress, you start to believe in yourself. Each small achievement gives you more strength. Confidence makes people trust you. They see that you do not give up when things go wrong, and they want to support you. Kindness is another powerful force. When you are kind to others, when you speak gently, offer your help, or listen deeply, people remember how you make them feel. Everyone wants to be close to someone who makes them feel valued, understood, and safe. Kindness can be given to everyone, no matter who they are, and you lose nothing by sharing it. A kind person stands out in any group, and their kindness comes back to them in many gentle ways. Calmness adds another layer to your real attractiveness. Life is full of stress and problems, and you will face loss, disappointment, and many surprises. When you remain calm even when things go wrong, people feel safe around you. Your calmness helps others stay peaceful as well. It shows self-control and quiet courage. A calm person is respected and trusted. Being honest is a strong and beautiful quality. You do not pretend to be someone else. You do not say things to make people like you if they are not true. Your honesty helps people know who you are, and this allows them to trust you. It also helps you keep true friends and have healthy relationships. When you are honest, you feel good about yourself and you sleep better at night. Helping others makes your life brighter. When you help someone in need without asking for reward, you bring real light into their lives and into your own heart. Helping can be simple. You can give your time, your listening, your support, or your careful hands. Every small act of helpfulness adds to your strength inside. Gratitude keeps your mind positive and your heart open. When you are thankful for what you already have, your life, your family, your friends, your health, you become a person others want to know. Gratitude is a habit you can build every day. It changes the way you see hard times and helps you feel hope even on difficult days. Forgiveness is a sign of deep beauty. There will be moments when people hurt you by accident or even on purpose. When you can forgive, you remove heavy feelings from your heart and allow yourself to feel lighter again. Forgiving is not the same as forgetting, and it does not mean accepting bad behavior. It only means you free yourself from anger and give yourself peace. Respect for other people is a shining quality. When you speak kindly, listen patiently, include others, and do not judge because of differences, people feel welcome with you. Respecting others makes your friendships and family ties stronger. It teaches everyone around you to be kinder and more open. Patience is at the center of true attractiveness. This world is often busy, loud, and full of waiting. Patience means you are able to wait without anger. It means you do not rush or try to force things to happen. You are able to stay calm when things do not move fast. Patient people are easy to trust because they make others feel relaxed and free from pressure. Learning is a quality that cannot be seen on your face, but is very easy to feel. When you want to learn new things, when you stay curious, and when you show interest in other people's ideas, you become more interesting. People want to spend time with those who are open to new experiences and who grow a little every day. Learning also helps you live a better life because you become able to face new problems with more wisdom. Accepting yourself is also part of deep attractiveness. Every person has strengths and weaknesses. The way you look, your history, your mistakes, and your dreams are all part of this. When you accept who you are not afraid to show your true face to others. This honesty invites people to show their true selves as well. Generosity is simple but very important. When you give your time, your attention, or your care, you create good feelings inside and outside. Generous people are remembered and loved not because they give big things, but because they are ready to share and to help. Time spent listening is a true gift. When you listen without distractions, others feel important. They are more likely to trust you with their feelings and ideas. Good listeners become trusted friends and partners. Small daily habits build on top of each other. Smiling, saying thank you, telling the truth, staying organized or being on time. All these things are easy, but they build a good foundation. When repeated again and again, simple actions help you become the person you wish to be. Strong values are always attractive. Values are the rules you follow inside your heart. These can be things like telling the truth, keeping promises, standing up for what is right, and showing care for the weak. If you live by your values, people know what to expect from you. They see your honesty and are drawn to your steady, clear way. Every person needs to feel loved and to give love. Real attractiveness draws people together in honest and open ways. You do not have to try hard to make friends or be fake to be noticed. You only need to open your heart, act in ways that feel right, and let your simple goodness show through in all you do. Mistakes are a normal part of life. You will make mistakes and so will others. What matters is how you handle them. If you own your mistakes, learn from them, and forgive yourself and others, you become someone others can respect. Admitting wrongs does not make you weak, it makes you real and brave. Facing hard times with hope shows your true colors. When you try to stay positive, look for reasons to keep going, or help others even when you are tired, your spirit grows stronger. Others watch you and learn from your calm strength. Choosing to let go of anger is important. If you hold on to small hurts, your heart becomes heavy. If you let them go, you make space for new, good memories. Letting go does not mean you ignore what is wrong, but you do not let it rule your days. Different people will notice different things about you. Some will like your smile or your laughter. Some will respect your care for others. Some will see your quiet courage or your steady way of solving problems. Every good action you take shows a part of your inner beauty. You can always begin again. If you have a hard day, if you lose your calm, or if you fall back into old habits, you can choose to start over. Every new morning is another chance to be honest, kind, and wise. Caring for your own body and mind helps you show your best to the world. Eating healthy food, sleeping enough, moving your body and resting when you need it keep your energy strong. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary for you to help others and to be present each day. Walking your own path means living by your own values and not only copying what others do. You do not have to follow every fashion or listen to every opinion to have worth. Your worth comes from your actions, your thoughts, and your heart. Accept help from those around you. Even the strongest people need help sometimes. Allowing others to help you builds real connections and teaches you to be humble. At the same time, look for ways you can help others. Being present in the moment is a rare and wonderful thing. Many people worry about the past or the future. When you pay attention to where you are and who you are with right now, you bring peace into every moment. Keeping your promises, even the small ones, shows responsibility. If you say you will do something, try your best to do it. If you cannot, explain honestly and try to make it right. Laughing, playing, and finding joy in life help show your real self. Fun does not need to be big or loud. It can be a quiet walk, a good story, or a laugh shared with a friend. Nurture good friendships. Spend time with people who are positive, supportive, and kind. Good friends help you grow and bring out the best in you. Notice growth in yourself. Think about how you have changed in the last year, the last month, or even the last week. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Share your story and listen to the stories of others. Wisdom grows when people share their real lives, their struggles, and their joys. Caring about others' stories helps grow your compassion and understanding. Speak with care. Your words can lift someone up or bring them down. Try to leave others better than you found them, even if you only say hello. Practice hope, even when life feels heavy. Tell yourself, things can get better. Remind others that every storm will pass and new chances will come. When you live in this way, you do not have to look for attention because people are naturally drawn to the light you carry inside. Your value is clear, strong, and not easy to lose. You become a true friend, a trusted family member, and a person who brings comfort and joy to every place you go. When you finish each day, look back and ask yourself, was I kind? Did I tell the truth? Who did I help? These small questions help you keep your path clear and your heart open. Keep building your inner beauty one step at a time. There is no finish line. Learning and growing continues your whole life. Every choice you make adds to the story of who you are. You can be sure that true attractiveness comes from these simple actions that you practice every day. Your kindness, patience, honesty, gratitude, calm, and courage make your beauty shine more than anything else on the outside. These are the gifts you give to every person you meet. They are the gifts that last, that inspire, and that build a life filled with happiness, respect, and deep connections. You have everything you need inside you. Simply be your true self each day, and your real attractiveness will grow stronger every hour, every day, and every year you live.